Hello, trading has closed on May 22nd, 2025. I'm going to present Norm Winski's analysis of the commodity and stock market. He'd like to do it himself, but ever since Skype got canceled, we really had problems with the sound quality on any other website that I use to present his work. So I'm just going to present his work. I'm going to go over his calls from 2 weeks ago. I'm going to give you his change in trend dates for a variety of commodities. And at the end of the presentation, I've got a free offer from him to anyone who watches this analysis. He had a few dates. 2 weeks ago, he had the afternoon of the 12th and also after the close. He had the morning of the 13th and the 14th, and he had after the close on the 14th, 15th, and 16th for these various asset classes. Let's see how he did. A green arrow means you could have made money, and you certainly could have made money with the corn, could have made money with the beans. Wheat with some more winners, also cattle, but you couldn't make money on this one, so that's a red arrow. Cotton, that one didn't work, that one did. Cocoa, this means there's no trade, and that one's a loss. Two winners in the hogs, a pass on the winner in coffee, loser in sugar, a loser and two winners in the oil, copper, a couple of winners, great work on the silver, 3 winners, gold is a winner, mixed news on the S&P, T-bonds, some winners, some losers, winners on the dollar index and the Aussie and the British pound. That was a big winner. Here's the Canadian currency, the euro. Somebody said to me once that the currencies really are great markets to trade if you do commodities because they tend to have long trends without a lot of whipsaws. And really, he nailed a lot of these changes in trend on that asset class. Here's the yen, another big winner. Swiss franc, another big winner. So how'd he do? 30 winners, 11 misses. He got about 3/4 of these things right, and that's enough to make money. Some of those winners were big winners. I have 2 things I want for people who post on my channel. One is they have a good track record. He's had a good track record for years. He's been doing this 50 years. He's been on my channel, I think, 4 to 5 years already. He has winning percentage month after month, and also he shows you how he got the work. He does it by Astro. And he'll teach you his Astro free if you give him a call. So what's coming up? After the close, Thursday and Friday, we have all kinds of changes in trend. So after today's close, major trend change in stocks. We'll talk about that when I do my analysis later on today. And all these things, some big changes in trends coming up over the holiday weekend. He's been doing this 50 years. Anyone who wants to call him, here's his phone number, here's his email address, and here's the free offer for the first 5 people who email him and say, Jeff sent me. He'll send you his May market letter, which is over 40 pages, free. You can't beat the price. So don't let that opportunity pass you by. So if you want his free analysis, you can see his work. He tells you how he gets his stuff. He's been doing it 50 years. Just send him an email. Don't even have to pay for a stamp. And we'll see Norm analysis back in a couple of weeks. Thanks for watching.